So this is exactly what you were doing yesterday. Write the half reaction of each of the following. Find our free elements first. Okay, it looks like zinc and copper are going to change. So we go to the periodic table, find zinc, it's a +2. And you're going to balance them when you write the half reaction. Zinc is going to go to a zinc +2. Now we need to balance it. Remember, we're placing those electrons on the more positive side. How many electrons? Difference between 0 and 2 is 2. So 2 electrons. Identify, is this oxidation or reduction? So did we gain electrons or did we lose electrons? And this is oxidation. Okay, it looks like copper's also changing. We don't know the charge of copper. Copper can be multiple options. So we do our little table. X minus 2 equals 0, which means copper will be a +2 because we add 2 to both sides. So copper +2 to copper 0. We need to place our electrons. The electrons go on the more positive side. We're gaining electrons, so this is reduction. We've got 2 electrons here, 2 electrons here, so we are balanced. That's how we do the first page. Second page is just some review for you. Multiple choice questions, so you have an idea. Okay, so I'm going to go through 1 or 2 with you. Which half reaction correctly represents oxidation? While oxidation, we're losing electrons, Leo. So first of all, I'm going to cross off anything where we're gaining electrons. And next, I'm going to make sure we're balanced. This has an overall charge of 0 on this side. This has an overall charge of -2 plus -2 is -4. Not balanced. Guessing not the answer, but let's double check over here. Hydrogen not bonded to anything is 0. We've got 2 positives and 2 negatives. That's going to be an overall of 0. 2 positives, 2 negatives gives us 0. So our answer is going to be 3. So that's one way these questions, or could ask for the reduction, but you can not usually cross out 2 and then look for the balancing. Next one, we have a reaction, which half reaction correctly represents reduction. So we're looking for gaining. Okay, right away, just like last time, I'm going to cross off my oxidations. Okay, now I can go through and figure out all of my oxidation charges, or I can take a look. What's my overall charge here? Magnesium 0 plus 2 electrons gives me a -2 on this side. This is a +2. Does that work out? No. 0 plus a -2 gives me a -2 here. 2 chlorines, each with a negative, gives me a -2 here. If I were to go and check up here, we've got a 0, we've got a -1 for each chlorine. We could balance that out. We've got 2 chlorines here, we've got 2 chlorines here. I'm going to put our 2 electrons, just like we've been doing. So keep going, go back to the first page, finish all of those, and take a look at these.